Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
And welcome to the Comic Queens podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Annie. And today, Alex and I are extremely excited to talk about, I think, 3 new stories.
I think so. I don't think we've talked about any of these before.
Yeah, it'll be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, today, there was a special goal in mind. It is, very happily for Alex, her 5th wedding anniversary coming up.
Is.
And what better way to celebrate, I'm sure your husband can agree, than by reading stories with characters that have the same likeness as your husband.
Yeah. I mean, they are some of my favorite characters. I'm sure that's shocking.
No, not a single bit. And honestly, this was proving to be a bit challenging to find the stories. Mostly because if you've read all of the different Korean manhwa or manga or anything else, people usually fit into like the same standard. It's like very light skin, dark hair. Maybe they dye their hair like a fun color.
Or they're just born with pink hair, and wouldn't that be nice?
I mean, wouldn't we all like to be born with pink hair? But we can't all be so lucky. So it was challenging in and of itself just to find the stories.
Yeah.
That I feel like really fit the bill, but we found some really good ones.
We did. There are a few out there. And so the criteria that we were trying to meet is darker skin, brown hair, and brown eyes.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, a little challenging.
Surprisingly a little challenging. We did take a little bit of liberties with predatory marriage, which is one of the ones we'll talk about today.
Yeah.
He has golden eyes.
Okay. Yeah.
Close enough. But today we're going to dive into these stories, and there are a lot of really good ones. So without further ado, we will start with Sultan's Love. This story is on Tappytoon. It's completed with 16 episodes, and it is a romance series.
Yes.
It is absolutely gorgeous. All of the panels, the entire story, it's just like a stunning watercolor, very muted.
Yeah, it's very painterly.
I loved it. Absolutely. Just looking at it in general
too.
was gorgeous. The story does follow Saya. She is a daughter of a nomadic family. And when she's about 13 years old,
I think she was even younger. I'm pretty sure she was like 8 when she was sold by her parents.
yeah, her parents did her dirty.
Yeah.
Her parents met the Sultan and were terrified of him. And so they go, "Do you want my daughter?"
Yeah, the way they describe it too, it makes it seem like he wasn't even asking, they just offered.
Yeah, they were just scared. So they were like, the instinctual, let me give my child away.
Here, have this 8-year-old.
To this stranger I'm terrified of. But in the hopes that she would join his harem. He was really well known for having a giant harem.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's the biggest harem I think we've read about.
I think so. But the Sultan is like, okay, she's a bit young, so we'll just put her in the back of the harem, and then once she's an adult, then I'll remember that she exists.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what happens.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. She takes that opportunity and really runs with it.
Yeah.
She tries to lay as low as possible.
Yeah.
She's like sleeping in a closet by choice. She doesn't want her own like huge room because the Sultan might find her there.
I wasn't sure if that was by choice, if they're just like, you're at the back of the harem, so you get a closet.
No, it seemed like she was just trying to slink around as sneaky as possible.
Yeah, she did like to spend a lot of time in the library, not many people in there. And they do mention later on, too, that she hasn't been out of the castle in like a decade.
Yeah. It's a lot of time.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, she does run into the Sultan. And when he remembers that she existed, he's like, "Oh, you look old enough now. We should spend a night together."
Yeah, he's very like, I forgot that you existed. So good to see you. Come on.
I'll be coming by your room tonight. And she's terrified
Yeah.
out of her mind. She didn't want to join this harem in the first place. She's still young. Like, she's 18 at this point. And so she's really just not jazzed about this at all. And as the Sultan is trying to spend the night with her, they find out that there's a revolt happening. And the 9th prince, yes, you heard correctly, 9.
Oh, don't worry. That's not all that there are.
He's just in the 9th in order.
Yeah, so when they're describing this, they say the 9th prince is overtaking the Sultan and also his brother, who was supposed to be next in line. He's the 1st prince. So when I was reading that, I was thinking, all right, what happened to 2 through 8? And really, I should have been thinking, what happened to the other 26?
You heard it right, folks. And again, he had a huge harem.
Yeah. And that's just the princes. There were 19 princesses on top of this. That's a lot of children.
It's a lot of mouths to feed. Like, as a parent, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, you couldn't pay me all of King Midas's silver.
To be fair, though, I think a lot of them don't live at the palace.
Yeah.
Like, our main male lead, Kaner, he does not live at the palace. He just decides that he's going to overthrow his father.
Fair.
And he's got some reasons for why he wants to do this. And what is that reason?
He really likes Saya.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess lucky for her.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, so this revolt does happen, and Kaner does relieve all of the other people from the harem. Like, he doesn't end up killing them. He just releases them, and they're free.
Yeah.
And so, you know, he takes down his father and anybody else that stood in his way.
in the family. And you find out that his sister stabbed him. I would say stabbed him in the back, but it was in the front, directly to his face.
Yeah, she didn't take the subtle approach.
And it was his only full-blooded sister. They came from the same mother. Obviously, they had the same father. And so he felt like he should have had a connection with her and that they should have been close because they were both from the same place. But she didn't agree and wanted to kill him. And then he goes to the library after being stabbed and is like, I need a place to hide, and there's gotta be somewhere in the library to hide.
Well, who knows all the good hiding places in the library?
Who has spent their entire decade in the library?
We wish it was us, but unfortunately.
It's not.
So yeah, I mean, he met and basically love at first sight.
Yeah.
Fell in love with her.
Well, she did save his life. I feel like that was a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was pretty immediate, the affection and just the overall hyperfixation, I think, that started from it all.
Yeah.
Saya is a bit on the fence as to whether or not this revolt is a good thing, because after he lets everybody from the harem out,
She's like, great, I'm going to get out.
yeah,
This
she's
is
like,
fabulous.
I'm part of the harem, peace out. And he's like, no, you stay.
You're the only one who's staying.
And actually, the way he phrases it is very interesting. He goes, okay, you can go, but just know that once you leave here, anyone you look in the eye, I'm going to kill them.
Yeah.
Anybody who looks you in the eye or incorrectly, I'm going to kill them. It could be a child. I don't care.
I will kill anyone and everyone you come into contact with if you leave this palace.
And I mean, come on, Kaner, that's a bit strong. It's a bit dramatic. You should probably calm down.
He does not, though.
Yeah, he does not. He sticks to his guns on that one. And she's pretty terrified.
Yeah.
Like, one, she spent her entire childhood trapped here.
Yeah.
And now she's like, great, I get to spend my entire adulthood too.
Yeah.
So she does think, like, I mean, he's a new sultan. He's going to be, you know, having his concubines and he's going to be building his harem.
I'm just going to be another one of the people in the harem again.
And he goes, no, you're my queen.
You
That's
are it.
Yeah.
You
no
and you
pressure.
alone.
No
Good
pressure.
luck.
He's like, you can have your own attendant, you know, starts treating her like an actual queen. And she's uncomfortable with it.
Yeah. She's like, I'm a commoner. What
Yeah.
are you doing? This is, like, you gotta find someone else. I can't do this.
Yeah. And he's just too enamored to see it.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about anybody else. and the way that they look. And you see, there is one specific scene that I'm thinking of in particular where Saya is like, you don't understand, like, you don't possibly love me. And he's like literally on his knees in front of her.
Yeah.
And all of these like officials for the government are giving her the dirtiest look.
They're like, I can't believe she would try and reject him when he is on his knees for her.
Yeah, he's like groveling.
Yeah. And she's like, no, please.
Please, I mean nothing to you. So yeah, I mean, he's just obsessed.
Yeah.
But his love is true.
It is.
He loves
And
her.
this is a pretty short series.
Yeah.
So all of this is happening like probably first half, I would say. And then we just go from there.
I really liked it.
I did too.
I haven't finished it. I know you're done.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to finishing this one. It's beautiful. The story's good.
Yeah.
I mean, wild at certain moments.
It is. But it is still... like, I feel like it's not a concept we see all the time.
Mm-hmm. It is the hugest harem we've ever seen, so we can check that off the list.
That's true.
It'll be hard to beat.
It will.
But I did love it. The next one is one that you didn't get to, but I know that you will love.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you about Predatory Marriage. This is one that I had started before we decided we wanted to look for different characters with his likeness. And I was immediately just like, we have to do this one. Because you hadn't read it. I'd started reading it and kind of slacked off for a little bit.
And you had told me about it before a little bit.
Yeah, and I absolutely adore it. Predatory Marriage is on Manta Comics. It's an ongoing series that releases every Monday. And it is a romance that's ongoing with 66 episodes. There is also an all ages version and the 18 plus version as well. So if you want to read it a different way, you can do that also.
And this is part of the subscription.
Yes, it is. So you don't have to pay any extra gems.
We always love to find stories that are a part of the subscription.
I know. I mean, the subscription for Manta still stands as one of the cheapest options to read webcomics.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, we do buy the gem-only stories as well, but it is just nice to find some that
Hey, remember,
are not part that.
Remember when we said we weren't going to?
No, don't recall.
I wish that I knew exactly what episode to go back to.
So I could insert it here. If it wouldn't take me forever to find when we talked about that, I would do it, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that.
If I could find it, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Just to let you know. Okay, so the characters for this story, the story revolves around Leia. She is the princess of the town of the village of Estia, and her family is kind of going underwater. Like, they're just, not everybody's very supportive of the crown. There's a lot happening in the kingdom, and so she's kind of a main bargaining piece right now in keeping peace within the kingdom. However, her parents have decided that she's really just collateral. Like, she can be sold off to do their bidding, to, you know, make whatever amends they need to. And they do this by promising her hand to the Margrave, or the military leader that's helped them in one of their recent battles, because they think that it'll look good on them. And so they've promised her hand to Lord Oberyd, who is scum of the earth. This man is absolutely disgusting. Not only is he significantly older than her, and I mean, he's really just a horrible piece of trash. He sleeps around all the time. He recognizes that Leah's barely of age, and he's made multiple comments about how he wishes she was younger. He also has made it clear to the crown that he likes his women skinny. So they're basically at the point of starving her to try to make her fit this ideal for him.
Yeah.
Because they don't care about her. They care about the fact that it's going to look good on them that they've arranged this marriage. So Leah has a lot of anger towards her family, towards this situation and the arrangement altogether. And she really just decides to kind of go off the walls. And she's like, I'm going to hurt my family on purpose because I'm angry. I have all this contempt. So the way she plans to do this is by losing her virginity so that she is no longer a valuable bride. And she wants to die. She's like, I'm going to find a way to make my family kill me before I have to get married.
Aw.
And what better way to do that than losing my virtue?
Yeah.
So she makes arrangements to lose her virginity with someone at some brothel. And she dresses up in this dark cloak. She's wearing a wig. She doesn't really know how to sneak around. So she's doing her best.
Did she put a mustache on?
You know, I wish she did. And she had agreed to wear this because when making the arrangements, she had planned to meet somebody else in a matching cloak. And when she sees him, she notices that the man is Kirkin, which is basically like the native people to their land. And they have the dark skin, the dark hair. She talks about how currently in Estia, there are illegal slave trades going on, and they're extremely sought after because they're very strong and they are very beautiful. And so people just kind of use them however they want. And so there's like an underground slave market. And so she sees a lot of Kirkin people getting treated poorly by her kingdom. So she's surprised but not to see that her escort is Kirkin. But she does recognize he's just absolutely beautiful and he's just giant. Like, he's just a giant man, as happens in, like, any story we read.
I mean, the size difference in most of these stories is just a lot.
It doesn't help the fact either that they do make a point to show how skinny she is.
Yeah.
Throughout, especially the beginning of the story. And we'll kind of get into that here in a minute. But she does end up going to spend the night with this person, and he's very cocky. Like, he notices that she's a noble. He takes her wig off immediately, realizes that it's all a disguise.
The mustache tail.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, they spend like an entire night together. And she's, one, happy that she checked something off the list. She's like, virtue, gone.
You know what? I love to check things off of a list. I get it.
Virtue, done. But she really did enjoy her time with him. And so she goes to leave after they've spent the night together, and they're like cuddling together, and he won't let her leave right away. And he goes, let's ask each other a question and like get to know one another. And she goes, sure, whatever. I'm never seeing him again. So he asks why she wanted to get an escort. And she's extremely honest. She's like, my parents try to force me into doing things that I don't want to. I'm really inexperienced in life. It just felt like something I could control. And ultimately, they'll probably kill me for doing this. And that's one of my goals, too. And so she asks him, she goes, I've never seen a Kirkin without tattoos. And she's curious about why he doesn't have any. Like, he has some scarring and whatever on his body. But she's curious why he doesn't have any tattoos. And he, very cocky, goes, well, I'll tell you the answer to that another time when I see you. And she's like, yeah, sure, I'm never seeing you again. So when she goes back home, she finds out from her parents that the kingdom of Estia is going to be hosting the king of the Kirkins because they're trying to make a peace deal. It's very common knowledge that they've been doing really shady shit with the Kirkin people. And so they're trying to make amends to keep them from going to war because they know they wouldn't win. They don't win in numbers or anything else. And so they're just kind of trying to save face. Same as selling off their daughter. It's all just to try to make amends and keep everybody happy. And Leah decides that she's going to help try to keep this peace for just the sake of the Kirkin people, if nothing else. And who does she find out is the king of the Kirkin people but the man she just spent the night with? She is very confused. This character is named Isha Khan. He is the king of the Kirkins.
And he moonlights as an escort.
And for that particular instance, he does. You find out that they have met in the past, and he was supposed to be in the slave trade, and she kept him from being sold. And when he came to power, he's just kind of kept eyes on her. So he knew she was looking for an escort, and he goes, why not me? She doesn't know who I am. She hasn't, met me as we're adults, whatever else. And the Kirkin people are looked down on a lot as people who are driven by their instincts, people who, you know, are pretty beastly. And they also have something called predatory marriage. And so Isha Khan has decided that he's going to put that into practice, which is if you find the person you want to be your partner, whether they're already married, betrothed to be married, single, whatever the status, they'll just kidnap you and you're their wife now, or you're their husband now. So now it's kind of a face-off between Lord Obaird, who's the person that her family has decided that she's with, and Isha Khan, the king of the Kirkins, who's made it very clear to Leah. He's like, oh, it's nice that you're trying to keep the peace between all of us. I hate your parents. You hate your parents, and I want you to be my wife.
Oh my gosh.
And I love them. They're just so cute. This one is so wonderful because I know that a lot of what happens in the background is very morally gray, but their relationship together, Isha Khan and Leah, is so beautiful, and he's very respectful and kind. He is kind of a cocky asshole, but you gotta love him. You don't have a choice.
Oh my gosh, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have
great.
to read that one still. I mean, it was on my list already of things that I wanted to read. And yeah, I'll have to do it.
I know. I've shown you a couple of little snippets of it.
You have.
And Isha Khan is just so pretty.
Yeah. Pretty pictures.
Yes.
So I have another one for you. This one is also on Manta. It's called Love in Runes. And this one is a boy love, and it is ongoing. There is a full version and an all ages version, and it releases on the 4th, 14th, and 24th.
Okay.
There are 14 episodes out right now.
Is it newer?
It's pretty new, yeah. And this is one that I was already reading as well. I just saw the cover and they look so funny. Like it's very black cat golden retriever on the cover. And that's one of my favorite type of pairings. So I had to do it.
You had no choice.
Yeah. So this one is about a wealthy businessman named Caleb Makoa. And he is searching for something, and we don't know what it is at the beginning.
Okay.
But he is sponsoring a lot of archaeological digs to try and find what he's missing.
Stones, ancient artifacts.
Maybe.
Okay.
And so he hears from one of his people that they think that this one specific site is going to have what he's looking for.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be the right one. And so he's like, all right, let's go. We have to go right now. So he goes to the site, and that is where we meet our other main lead. His name is Dr. Isaac Gideon. Mm-hmm. And he is not happy at all that Caleb is going to show up. He's like, I don't want the sponsor. Like, they just cause problems. Why do they even want to be here? Like, I get that it's their money, but still, like, they don't add any value other than the money.
Yeah.
And so he's like, okay, he's telling the rest of his team, we just have to play nice. He's going to come here for a couple of days. He's going to want to see stuff, and then he'll leave. Mm-hmm. So Caleb flies in, and he immediately is enamored with Isaac. He's like, I love this man.
We've all been there.
Isaac does not feel the same way. But Caleb is trying to kind of subtly find out information to see if he can trust Isaac to, like, be able to tell him what he's looking for.
Yeah.
And you hear in his, like, inner monologue that he usually goes for a couple of days, sees if this is the site that's going to be the right one for him. Mm-hmm. And then if not, he leaves.
Okay.
And in this case, because he is loving Dr. Gideon, he's like, you know what? I'm going to stay a while. So he has his
He's made himself welcome.
Yeah. Everyone on the dig is, in their tents and they're camping. Mm-hmm. And he has his people come in and build a house Like one of those tiny homes, but still a full house. And so,
not like the 90s show.
No, not the 90s show. And so when Dr. Gideon sees this, he's like, well, this is not good. He's planning to stay here for a while if he's building a house. Mm-hmm. And Caleb starts inviting Isaac to dinner every single day. The rest of Isaac's team is like, I think he likes you. Mm-hmm. I think that's why he hasn't left yet, and he's inviting you to dinner every day.
And Isaac, not about it still.
Not about it. Caleb does like him.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Caleb, your subtlety hit him about as hard as a truck.
Isaac ends up making a list of rules to stay away from Caleb. And the rules are like, don't be alone with Caleb. Have my... right? Like, sounds like a pretty good rule. Uh-huh. Have my employees give him the reports. And, like, just instantly he fails. He does, like, manage to stay away from Caleb for, like, a day. Mm-hmm. And Caleb, of course, is like, he's avoiding me. I've got to, work this out.
Step up my game.
Yeah. So... not a lot has happened yet. You do find out what he's looking for.
Okay.
And it turns out that his father was trying to find a specific temple dedicated to a certain god. Mm-hmm. And went missing. Mm. So he's not looking for a thing. He's looking for his father.
This is like... I feel like we're going to get to a point with this one where you find out that the father stumbled upon some sort of like Egyptian ruins or something where the mummy that was buried there like put a curse on him or something.
Yeah.
And I don't fuck with that at all.
Well, we'll see.
That kind of stuff scares the crap out of me.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So, I mean, they're in this temple and they know that the temple that they're in is for a god that is the only god that required human sacrifice. So, I think things are going to get interesting. They have already found a, like, skeletal remains. It looked like it had been there for a long time, but it was like someone had fallen into a trap. So there's going to be like, booby traps, and it's going to be very Indiana Jones, which they do reference Indiana Jones, but they call him Idaho Jones. And I love that.
I love when they do stuff like that.
I know.
Like Wick Donald's. Oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah. So so far, I love their energy. The black cat golden retriever, it's just perfect.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a mystery to find out. Mm-hmm. The reason that he's sponsoring these digs to find his father instead of like calling attention to the fact that he's missing is because his father is the one who owns the businesses. And so he's worried if people know that he's missing, it's going to cause problems for their businesses and all of that.
And he believes his dad is alive.
Yeah. He just thinks like he went to look for this temple. And I want to know why the father is looking for a temple with a god that does human sacrifices, but that's, its own separate issue.
I mean, Alex, can we really understand the decisions of the rich?
No.
Can we claim to know? There are people, I'm not kidding you, real life thing. There was the one billionaire who paid to like go down in that submarine to see the Titanic.
Oh,
and then it didn't work out.
Yeah.
There's another person, another billionaire who's decided they want to do it.
All right. The ocean is terrifying.
Can we make sense of these decisions? No, we can't. And you know what? By all means, you got the money to do it and that's what you want to do. Fine.
Yeah.
If you get a curse, don't come near me. I'm just saying, when I was a kid, I had this book of Egyptology and it scared the crap out of me. I was like, I'm never going near that.
Oh my gosh.
And then that was a lie because I saw a mummy exhibit when I was a kid.
I'm glad that was like such an impressionable moment for you that it haunts you to this day.
You don't fuck with mummies. Leave the dead things dead.
Well, we'll see what happens in this. I think they're gonna continue to fuck with the mummies. That's just my prediction. And I think that Caleb is going to continue to pursue Isaac, and it's gonna work out eventually.
You know, persistence, I guess. That's one way. Honestly, I want to read this one. I'm so sad it's gem only, but I have no restraint. And so I'm just gonna have to.
You're gonna have to. I did it. You can do it. We can all do it.
Buck up.
Look, we don't make the best decisions. Or maybe we do. It depends on how you look at it.
Depends on how you look at it. I went from saying that I wasn't going to read any gem-only stories to I have a dedicated, I think, like 7 or 8 that I've unlocked.
Yeah.
And, like, at least 5 of them are still actively ongoing series that I'm unlocking as we speak.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, sometimes people aren't people of their word, and that's me.
Yeah.
I've fallen down a rabbit hole that I can't get out of.
You know what, though? I'm not surprised. I mean, look at us.
We knew. We knew in our hearts. We're like, we're not going to do that.
I'm not going to do that.
You're already getting $40 out of me every year to read comics.
I mean, still, that is the best deal ever.
Oh my gosh, it is. It's still the best.
And they do have their once a month discount on the coin bundles if you have a yearly subscription. I don't know if they do that for the monthly or if the monthly just includes, because I know the monthly includes them. So I don't know if like they get a deal on top of that or not.
We're grandfathered in.
Yeah.
I'm going to be reading with that subscription until I'm a grandma. Guaranteed.
Yep, me and you in our nursing home.
Like, did you read the new episode?
Did you see Flower of Allure?
I reread it for the 80th time. Yeah, I've fallen victim. But you know what? Manta is really popping off with some great stories recently.
They really are. This Love and Runes, so good.
It's kind of back. It's interesting to see how it fluctuates because I feel like I'm back to reading more on Manta than Lezen right now. Lezen. I'm going to call that out too. We mispronounce it.
I mean, we mispronounce everything.
So here's our regular call out to say we mispronounce everything. No, we won't fix it. We've tried. We still try.
It's okay. There's a restaurant in town that we went to today, and I know that I say the name wrong because you and your husband say it different.
You do, but you know what? It's so cute. I can't even correct you. And honestly, I know I pronounce so many things wrong.
But gotta say, like, I know that you and your husband are pronouncing it right. You are the only 2 people I know who call it that.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I'm sure I could find a couple other people, but yeah, it'd probably just be people within our realm of conversation.
Other nerds.
Yeah. Accurate. Yeah, so thank you for joining these nerds on another deep dive into several new webcomics. Honestly, I think all of them seem like they're definitely worth reading.
Absolutely.
So definitely dive into those. Let us know what you're thinking. If you have any recommendations on things that we should be reading, you can reach out to us on our socials or reach out to us over email. And we're looking forward to talking to you all on the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye.